Hey guys, it is Mob in Minecraft here, bringing you a brand new video. This is how to get a lot of TNT and gunpowder and all the mob drops without lighting up a single cave. So it's a pretty interesting tutorial. I've been waiting AFK for 5 minutes. Let's see if I got anything good. Lots of mob drops. Wow, look how much they're still flowing. I got that much just from about 5 minutes AFK. So that's like 1.5 stacks of gunpowder. So I'm like every 15 minutes or so, you're gonna get a stack of TNT. But eventually you'll make this all the way out, so you can go AFK for hours at some points. So I will start the tutorial, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. And this also works for spiders. You get a little bit of string, I know, but it's easy because then you could use it for tripwire, etc, etc. So it's gonna be a long tutorial. It's gonna be like 40 minutes, but I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so let's start the tutorial. So what you want to do is you're gonna want to get your building block, and I'm just gonna use some birchwood planks. And basically you're just gonna start out by you're just gonna start out placing 2 and then coming 2 off from each. And do this at your ground level, like the level where the mobs will like fall and die. So this is not in the air yet. I'm gonna do this full tutorial. So then we have it like that, right? We have a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we want to go starting at this diagonal block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're good 10. But this 10 one's gonna look like the other one. So you got 9 middle blocks. So then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and do these 2 high. Okay, like this, just like this. And now you're gonna want to have some fence posts. So I have here, and you're gonna want to have some water. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna want them dig in the ground one, and you're gonna place fence posts because you're gonna want them to fall in water, but you don't want them to. If they fall in water, they might survive. But if you have fence posts, it's like 1 1/4 of a block or something. So they'll actually, it looks like they'll land in the water, but they actually land on the fence post. So you want to place the water in the corner, and you just want to place a couple fence posts and put the water. And wherever the water stops, you're gonna want to just drop down a layer. So now, instead of fence posts being right under here, they're gonna be right under here. So now when I go like that, they're gonna drop down, and I just continue the pattern. See, let me take all this out of here. Okay, then you're gonna want to, let's see, drop it down some more. Okay, so now it's stopped. So now what you're gonna do is you want to drop it down again. So you're gonna have to drop on this last one. So all of this, and then you're just gonna, either direction's fine. You could take it out either direction, but I'm gonna go this way. And this is gonna be this water current is gonna be where the items get transported far away. So let's get on with it. So now we're gonna drop this, and it should just pile out straight right there, which is perfect, just what we want. So now if the mobs fall, they fall down, or they die, their items get transported all the way down here, and it goes straight through, which is just what we want. So now, if mobs are gonna fall here, from this second piece of wood we put, we're gonna count 24 higher. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So now we're going to want to go around and do all of this and stack it all the way up. And maybe you should make a ladder up the side so you could have access. But yeah, so I'm going to finish doing that, and then I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so I stacked it all the way up, and I just want to give you a couple reasons why I did it all the way up and maybe not just build this replica up on top. One, because light comes through. Even if you have like a huge roof and water pouring down, light will get through, and there's bugs, and that's just too much to work with. This would be easier. And also, mobs can fall and they can move when they fall, so they could fall out. So they're not just going to fall straight. So now let's get on with the building. So what you want to do is you're going to want to come to the side where the water is going to entrance out is, and not this corner, but this corner. You're going to want to build out, and then you're going to want to build out on this end, not on this end. So it's going to look something like, oops, sorry. It's going to look something like this. Just to give you guys visual really quick. And then you're going to want to fill inside, and it should be 8 long. Counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. You just want to fill this with a different block or the same block. I just like to use a different block so I could notice it and know what's the spawning pads and stuff. And this also works with spiders, so you don't need to place half slabs or anything, because the spiders will fall down and die. Usually, like 100% of the time, or 99.99, they don't. This gap is big enough so they don't climb up. Once they hit it, they die, and you get the string, which is good. So now I'm just going to replicate it on the other side, and you're going to want to come over here and attach it along like this. And let me just get this done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then right here. See. And now let me just fill this in. And now what you want to do is you want to get some dispensers and some water buckets. And that would be good for now. Basically, you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build another wall out. Let's see. And just to make sure this works, you just want to place a water bucket here just to test, because you don't want to mess up. So see, as the water would dispense in this corner, it flows just to the edge and not further. Exactly what we want. So I'm just going to cover that back up. Oops. Okay, so now I'm just going to, you could just cover this off like that. So yeah, that's what it's going to look like. And so now what you want to do is you're going to want to get your dispensers and place them in the corners like that. And then what you want to do is you want to get your lever and just turn them on, because there's that weird bug where, I don't know, it's just weird. And then now you're going to want to get a different block. I guess I will use the dark wood, spruce wood, and let's see here. And now what you want to do is you're going to want to go from the back of this dispenser and make another border out, and all the way to this dispenser. And don't worry about that now. We will do that at the end. So now what you want to do is you're going to want to stack it up again a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. And let's go all the way around. And then we're going to add another layer to this design. It's going to be the same design. We're going to have the same sandstone. So I'll just show you really quick. See, like that. Okay, this is fine enough. And the only mob that doesn't work with is this doesn't work with Endermen, because Endermen are allergic to water and they will teleport off. So now what you want to do? So 1 block, 2 blocks. So on the 3rd block, so we could make sure we could still walk down here. You're gonna want to just do the same outline you did before, and let's see. Oops. Water should still be the same, behave the same. Yeah, perfect. So now what you want to do is place your dispensers again. Let's see. And then you want to place your wood. And I'm going to do this to, oh, and don't forget your levers. And now I'm gonna place don't put the water buckets until the very end, and I'll show you the easy way to do that. So once we cover it up, it's not that hard. And then, oops. Then eventually, let's see, dispensers here. Just replicate it. Turn lever. And now basically what you want to do is you're going to want to, let me fill all this in. And basically just going to want to stack this design. And then once we get to around 120ish, I would say you want to stop. 120, 122. You're going to want to stop, and we will do the redstone. Because the redstone is not complicated. It's just, it's like you have to put it in precise ways, so everything functions. Because we have to add a binary clock, I guess you want to call it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you do, but a lot of you also don't. So now basically just gonna, let's see, 1, 2. So just add this. Let's see, hold on. There we go, that looks good. Okay, and just a quick test. Always makes you want to test it, because if you mess up, it would suck. Okay, so now just repeat this design all the way up to maybe, let's stop at 120, around 120. So now I'm going to do that now, and then I'll get back to you when you're done. So you guys should do that too. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. And make sure you don't forget to add the dispensers and the levers, which is a really good thing you shouldn't forget. And so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I am back, and I finished it. It took about 45 minutes, not that long. And it actually goes up to like 123 or something, just to get enough layers in. And I want to show you a little bug that might happen to you guys too. It's mostly dark, except you can see there's lots of light on the bottom. I go down, everything's blocked off. The way you want to get rid of this light is, oops, the water is the light source, I believe. Actually, maybe not. I thought it was the water that does the lighting, but I think it just might be a block. Sometimes blocks can emit light. Or it's the fence posts. Okay, so there's certain fence posts that give off light. I guess it's a bug. So let's see. No, none of these. Okay, so if you see light that you don't want, just start replacing some fence posts. Let's see. There we go. So now it's all dark, and you should have the water. But sometimes the water will give off light, which you could just totally patch up and change. Let's just open that back up. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. You just got dispensers and everything. But so now let's take a look on the outside. So now what you want to do. So you should have a corner where they both come around. And basically, before, okay, you guys have to really pay attention. If you guys, let me turn up my sound so you can hear this. There's this weird bug where if you have a lever pounded dispenser and you place redstone, you hear it go off. It goes off within 2 block range. So if you just put water in it and mess it up. So what you want to first do is place the redstone just to here. Same on the other side. Here. Come around like that. Hold on, I'm not sure if this one. Get torch out. Does this one actually reach? Yeah, it does. So they're both gonna reach, which is a good thing. So, okay. So now, you're just going to keep on doing this. So after you plate the redstone wire, you just want to break the block where the last one is. Put your water bucket in, and then put the block back. So let me just get a few water buckets. This might be the only pain, but you could just make like a little infinite water source right here or something. But this is basically the only hard part. So you just want to go in, it ends here, place the water bucket, and then place the block back. So I'm just going to repeat this pattern in the redstone all the way down, and then I will get back to you guys. So I'll do that, you do that, and then we'll see each other in a second. Okay guys, so I added the water in and did all of them, as you can see. So now we're just going to give it a little test to make sure the water comes out and everything. So what you want to do is just make a little thing inside, place a torch here, and they both dispense water. But that is not all, because we want one side to be dispensed while one side is spawning. So you could always get maximum. So there's never that dry period where they're not spawning. There's only water. So what you want to do is, where these meet, you want to take it down. And basically, now what you want to do is, I'm going to take this all the way down. And whenever you reach ground level, right here, I'm going to pop it out. And you're going to torch tower it. So this will be your on and off control where all the redstone is. So we have our binary counter, and the reason we're using a binary counter, besides it's less materials. You only need like 4 sticky pistons, and like that's basically in like 8 repeaters instead of like 100 repeaters. So now you want to keep on stacking it. So now this might get a little confusing, but you're always gonna So for example, say we want this side to always be powered. What we're going to do here is we're going to keep this block here, remove this block, and place a torch on it there. So this side gets powered. So when this side gets powered, this side turns off. And so if this side is powered and we don't want it to be powered and we want this side to be off, just place a redstone. Just place a redstone torch there, so when this switches, this turns on and that turns off. So you just want to keep on doing that. Oops. And it's like the same pattern, I guess, except so for example, like this side you did it for this side you're gonna have to do it for this side. And I'm pretty sure there's a easier way, but this is the way I know how to do it and it works fine for me. So why change it? It's really not that hard. So, boom. And now we want this side to be on. So that side's on. And it's going to want to keep on doing this. And I'm going to have to cut it here because I can't make this tutorial too long. Or you guys wouldn't watch the whole thing and be confusing. And so I'm going to cut it here. But just keep repeating the process so that this side is always on and this side is always off for now. And then, so actually, why not just finish it for you guys? I'm getting a little lag here. I think it's from my Skype being open. But oh well, I'll have to close it later. So now this is off. That's on. Another torch. So looks like we're gonna be doing the same thing. Yes, looks like it. There we go. 3 or 4 more levels, so let's stack it up again. Put one here. There we go. Boom. So that's off, so you want a torch here to keep it on. Another torch on top. You want another torch on top. You want to keep this on. So you're going to have a block here. And here. And 2 more to go. I'm just going along for these people that don't really understand redstone. But for you guys, you could just go right ahead. And I'm almost done now, though. So I just got another idea. You could just go like that since that's off. Well, I guess we've been doing that. Yeah, we have. Never mind. So here, here, and we just need this one to be off, and that's it. So there we go. So now, if you go inside, let's see. Hold on. Oops. Sometimes this will glitch out because dispensers are a little glitchy, but they're better than pistons. So what you want to do is, if it's powered, that means water should be flowing out. So what you want to go on this side, I believe you just hit the switch. Hit the switch twice, up and down. And it should fix it. Let's check the one up top. Oops. Yeah. So if there's water on the levels, just double hit the switch. And if it's off on this side, double hit the switch. And once you get that, you don't have to do anything with the switches or anything. So I'll just do that now to both sides, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I fixed all that up, switched some levers, and now it's all on one side. So for our final redstone, we just need to add a clock and a binary counter and stuff. I'm just gonna place a button here through blocks away, and this I'm gonna play an indicator light, which shows that if the mob trap is on, which means that the timer is running and stuff, or if it's off. So this might take up a little space, but not that much. Maybe a couple blocks out, but basically, let's see. Lighting won't matter because it's more than 24 blocks and light level is like highest is 14. So mods can still spawn. So all you have to do is, I'm trying to think. I believe this will work. Yeah, so you could block the light level off. So what we first are going to want to do is we're going to want to make this button go into a T flip-flop. So to do that, you're going to need 2 pistons, a redstone torch, 2 redstone torches, and a block. Let's see, I'll just use some jungle wood, and we can get rid of the dispensers, and basically you're going to want to go like this. Let's see, we could have the T flip-flop going this way because you're going to need 2 open spots. You're going to place a torch at each end. Then what you want to do is you're going to want to dig under it, place the block here, that there, and that there. So now say we have torch under here, and then we could place a repeater or redstone dust. So now that repeater's off, which makes this redstone dust off, we push the button, it's gonna switch it, and now we're gonna use this redstone wire for 2 things. This redstone wire will power the indicator, so we could tell if it's on or off. So why don't we just do that now by, let's see, we could just basically, trying to think here, basically have it, just so we don't interfere with anything, have block here, repeater here, repeater here. I just don't want to mess up with any of the pistons. Then this could come off. So now the indicator light should be on. So now if we turn this machine off, the indicator light goes off. We turn the machine on. It does all that good stuff. So now we're gonna wanna put this into a 1 pulse, a 1 tick pulse, which is not that hard to do. Basically all you want to do, I'm just going to clean. I'm trying to stay close to the mob front as I can, is how about we just go here. You're going to want to place a repeater turn the machine off so I can show you what it does. So we turn the machine off. So all this gets depowered. Then you're going to want to get a sticky piston. Place it in the ground. Place the block. And then place here, since we're going to keep on like going in diagonal formation. So now, this block is going to get this wire will get a 1 tick pulse. Like it's going to, you'll see it instantly flash when I turn this on. It's going to flash. If you watch that wire over there. I think it was too quick. Let's see. Yeah, see that quick flash? And that's what we want to use. So then it powers the clock. Actually, hold on. Thinking about this. Hold on, I'm having a little brain fart over here. Let me go over to this was like my test stuff. We don't need a, yeah, I just remembered, we don't need a, we don't need the 1 tick pulse, but that's how you guys could do it. Since 1.3, the pistons take a second, like 1 tick longer to pop up, so they're slower, so forget that. Oops. So that was a waste of a minute and a half or whatever it was. But now basically we just want to build a little clock here. We'll have, let's move it one more down so we don't interfere with anything. We're gonna have boom boom. Then we have, oops, actually this goes here. No, wait, hold on. You have repeater here, and you have boom boom boom, and this gets powered. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Basically, you're gonna have. Let me clear this area out. You're gonna go here. Place 2 repeaters on both sides, which basically is a little clock. So then what happens is, let's see, basically, oops, there's gonna be a torch here, redstone wire here, and it powers the clock, turns that off, turns that on, and basically what you want to do here is attach a repeater, I guess. So now, okay, so we're gonna have to invert this signal. So basically, take it here and put a torch, so the torch goes off. So now the clock is running. So when we turn the thing off, the clock should stop because that is getting powered. And yeah, see the wiring stops, and then when we turn the clock on, that should go off and it should continue to go. So now basically what we're gonna do now is just take this, and now we're gonna put it into a 1 pulsar. So basically let's just go add a repeater. Sorry. And this will give 1 tick pulses. Oops. So now basically all we're going to do is set up our binary counter, which is super simple to do. I'll just have it go off in this direction. Let's clear a little bit of land out. Let me turn this off for now. And basically, this is going to give it a 1 tick pulse. And this is what binary counters are basically made out of, 1 tick pulses. So now basically you're going to go like this. You're going to have 2 wire, which are going to get powered in a 1 tick pulse. You're going to have 2 repeaters. This one on 1 tick more delay, sticky piston, block. Then you're going to have 2 more wires. Play this out. We're going to do this 4 times. Then you're going to have 2 repeaters, 1 tick, 2 block. Actually, we only need it 3 times. And this just saves a lot of resources instead of having a long timer. and then boom, 1 tick. So now when we start this up, I'll just show you a little example. We're gonna have boom, boom, boom. You're gonna place torches in the ground here, 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 and then so when that block goes over, it's gonna power this redstone line, and then this redstone line. Okay, so after we place this wire here, we're gonna place some more blocks in front of it. We're gonna place some torches, and we're just gonna more. So this will always be powered until they're all off. And we're just gonna do a little T flip-flop here. Just gonna have torch there, torch there. Oops. Dang it. Why is it doing that? So much complicated stuff. Thank you, finally. So, let's place it down here, over here. So then we're gonna have wire on top of it here. Torch there. Oh, what happened to the block? Okay, our output's here, yes, so it's just switch, you just saw it. So now, this wire will see where we're at. This wire will eventually go to the torch, and then the torch will keep on getting switched. Yep, so let's see. We'll go one more over, and now basically you're just gonna wanna tunnel all the way down, like this, like this. I think we made it probably. Oh, perfect. Like a boss. So basically, just to get this to work, we could just have just 2 more coming down. Have a redstone line. So it's attached to there. And this is about it, guys. You just attach this, and that's how the redstone done. But there's one main thing. The reason why this thing is so good and you don't have to light up any caves is because of the very end. So let me just cover that up, and that's what it'll look like. You just could cover that up, and now water will be flip-flopping. So let's see if we could get a quick view of it. So yeah, all this water is on, all this water is off. So in a second or two, we should see. Okay, so it flipped, except these two, or these bottom 3, which I need to fix, which is always a good thing to check. So these bottom 3, so you know what to do. Just so I might have missed them. Dispensers are a weird thing where, like, I don't know, I'd rather use pistons, but I'm just trying to get with it. So all these are off, it looks like, and all these are on. Let's cover that up, and then every like 30 seconds or so, oops, almost missed that, it will switch. So now this is it. So now once you got all of this, so say you come down and you turn the machine on, it's flipping, then you want to make a ladder all the way up here. Wait, first you want to go down here. This is our floor level. It's 64. So you want to take 64, add 128, 130. Let's see, that's going to give me 194. Then you want to come to the top. And basically you want to go, so we need to go, we're at 123. We're going to go to 194. Let's see, I'm almost there. 94. Almost there, guys. Let's see. And 94. I'll go 95. Okay, actually 94. So now, basically, if you build your mob system higher than 128, the game will check and that will decrease the spawn rates by 2. But if you just build a 1x1 tower with the ladder up here, it won't. So it's still checking just down there below 128. So no mobs will spawn in the caves below you because you built this on ground level. So I'm going to go AFK for 5 minutes, and after I go AFK, replay the video in the beginning, you'll see all I get from all AFK. But first, before I do that, I almost forgot one important thing. This is one final tip. Break down here. Or it's not a tip. So, as of 1.3, let's see. Here's the water current. You want to... Alright, as of 1.3, to transport items before they defrost, you have to go like this. Ice, ice, ice it. And then you just place, let's see, half slab. Slab. You just place a slab here. So items can travel through it. Oops. And basically you want to do this for 200 blocks that way. So I'd go to like X 200. So basically that you could go AFK all the way up there and your mods will die and your items will get transported fast enough outside of the loaded chunks. But I just want to give you a quick tip for 1.4. So if you don't want to build this to 1.4. If you have in 1.4, if you guys don't know already, items can now go into nether in 1.4 or snapshots or whatever, items will get traveled to the nether. So if we build it like this, we get a flint. Okay, and we get a flint. One too high maybe. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing something? Oh, it's a 2x3. There we go, sorry. Okay. So, if you're building this to 1.4, you could just have all the things going in the nether and eventually pick them up. But since we're not in 1.4 yet, you have to do it the old-fashioned way if you want this. And trust me, you'll get about, I don't know, a stack of TNT in 30 minutes or so. Seems pretty reasonable to me. So basically what you want to do is you're just going to have to build this out 200 blocks in one direction. And just you have to use ice, so just get a silk touch pick, harvest ice. And to keep the current going, you just want to have ice here so the item slides across, and put a half slab on the top block. And then just keep it going with ice here. And you just want to go 200 blocks, and then eventually you could, once you do that, you'll go AFK. And you'll just go up there. So right now, I'm going to go AFK. And then, if you watch the beginning of the video again, that shows how many items I get for going AFK for about 5 minutes. And let me just get to the top. And it might be a mission to get to the top, but it's always worth it when you get a stack of TNT in 30 minutes. Or less, possibly. So let's see. I'm just going to change my game to normal. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you want to see what I get, just go back to the beginning if you already forgot. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. And I want to give a shout out to Mumbo Jumbo for giving me some tips and for checking out my video and even subscribing. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I'm a big fan. Keep on going with the videos. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.